Today we are talking about romanticizing your life. Look, I'm not here to tell you to go buy a luxury car or travel across the world tomorrow or replace your personality with a Starbucks coffee because that's not real life, right? Romanticizing life is about how you actually exist in the messy, imperfect world that we live in. So, I wanted to share 4 things that I personally do to reclaim my days and stay grounded. So, let's dive into it. The number one thing I do is that I do not wait for the right moment to do things anymore. Because I've suffered a lot in the past, it has costed me many precious moments because I always used to think that I need to be perfect to do, this certain thing. So let me give you an example. I went on a trip last January, and look, I had not been on a proper holiday in years and years because I used to think that, oh, I will go for a trip when I'm in college, when I have a bigger friend circle, when things are blah, blah, blah. And look, I got sick on that trip. I physically could not enjoy it the way I wanted to. I still love that I went there. My only regret is wishing that I had not been, waiting for the right moment to go somewhere where I wanted to. So, my advice to you, don't wait for a flawless day to make you feel happy. Even if something is messy, it's okay. This is your life. You can make things good as you go. Okay, the second thing that I do to, reclaim my mind is have a creative outlet. We live in a very noisy and harsh world. There is so much things going on out there. And between Instagram, YouTube, and scrolling for hours and hours, it can numb your mind. It turns you into this mechanical being where you don't even have control over yourself anymore. This is where doing something with your own hands comes in. Creativity for me is an escape. I have been doing watercolor painting for the past 6 years, and I'm also doing a challenge on YouTube and Instagram. It's a 30-day watercolor challenge because July is the watercolor month, and I've been having so much fun doing it. But for you, whether it's cooking your absolute favorite meal, making a small painting, reading a book, or maybe writing down your thoughts in a diary, just going out and doing it, that is what matters. And don't say that hobbies are expensive. They don't have to be. Just find something that works for you. It does not matter. Find a hobby that makes you forget that noise. Okay, so the third thing I do is a bit romantic. It's about dating yourself. So, part of making your life your own also means cutting off the negativity. It can be negative patrons, it can be negative people, but I think putting that energy that you give to this world, all that selfless love, back into yourself, that is what's important. So while you're doing that, go on solo dates. If you have never experienced watching a movie in a theater, go do it right now. It is the most fun experience you'll ever have. Okay, the last thing that I do to make my life a bit more romanticized is keeping an optimistic mindset. I know, the same old boring thing that everybody does. Look, I have been through that stage where everything feels like you can't go on another day, where you can't get out of your bed and everybody in your life has betrayed you or something like that. But it's okay. You have survived 100% of the bad days in your life, and I'm pretty sure you're going to survive what comes next. Being optimistic can look like whatever you want it to look like. If a simple cup of coffee is the thing that makes you get out of bed every single morning, do that. If specific friends help you, meet them. If watching a show for the 100th time makes you feel better, do that. Do not let other people make small rules or big rules for how you should live. If something small is making you live big, do it. So, these are all the ways that I do to romanticize my life. And I hope it helps you look at yours a little differently too. There's one quote I want to share with you that I read somewhere, I don't know, like 3, 4 years ago, maybe on Pinterest, I read it. If you don't laugh, you will cry. And it has stayed with me for a very long time. It has made me realize that bad days will come and go, bad people will also come and go, but your attitude towards the things, how you react, that's what's going to stay. Let me know in the comment what small thing makes you happy, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye. Take care of yourself.